Alright guys, welcome to next review of new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And yeah, this was pretty good. I really liked, I really am really liking the direction they're going here. I know I had some misgivings about the first episode of the new season, but this, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm okay with where we're going here, because it's all about, it looks like this season is all about rebuilding. Season 2 is all about, oh, Inhumans! And this one, admittedly, yeah, it's the same thing, but it looks like the core of it is just regrouping and rebuilding on both sides. Real quick, I want to talk about, what the whole thing with Grant Ward is going on. I like it, he basically says the reason why Hydra failed was because it was just created by, Hydra kind of diluted itself because it was being run by a bunch of rich assholes who didn't know, who just wanted to be evil for the sake of being evil and have power. Now he's building it more like an actual army. He's building it from people who have to earn their place. And it's very sinister, and we even get Werner von Strucker, who I was kind of like, we're going with Werner? Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of hoping for Andreas and Andrea von Strucker. I was kind of hoping for, the von Strucker twins to show up. That's who I kind of wanted, because it would make sense that oh shit, where was I going with this? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, Werner von Strucker in the comics, he's the older half brother of the twins. But in here, he's like a rich, privileged asshole. But now, who never really knew about what his father was capable of Baron Strucker, but he never really, was put into that world. He was never really allowed to see into that world, but now it looks like Grant Ward's going to be taking him under his wing and molding him. Also, like I said, he's the eldest son of Wolfgang von Strucker, and who knows, maybe we will get the twins. Maybe we will get Andrea and Andreas von Strucker. I think it's a possibility. I still think it's a possibility, but they are mutants. That's the problem, is that they are mutants. But maybe they can, do the maybe they can make it that they're Inhumans. Maybe because they are, yeah, like I said, mutants. But maybe they can lie and say that, oh, we've been testing this stuff on ourselves for a while, and now we're Inhumans. Yeah, just make them Inhumans. I mean, yeah, we had Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in here. And they were different from their original selves, so I guess, yeah, there could be a chance of that, but yeah, I guess time will tell, is all I'm saying. And anyway, sorry for that. It wasn't really a tirade. I was just like, oh, okay, I was kind of hoping for the twins, but anyway, I'm sorry for that little tirade. I don't hate this episode. I really don't. I think it's a really cool idea. Honestly, though, I feel like you could have honestly put this episode and the previous one together and make it like a 2-hour premiere. I think because honestly, you could honestly put this together with the first episode, and you couldn't tell the difference. You couldn't tell the difference. So if you play them back to back, you could make this one big 2-hour long premiere. That could have actually worked. We get to see what the portal, what this monolith finally does. It's a portal, as we all surmised, and yeah, we get the return of the Asgardian, who I can't remember the actor's name, but I know him best for playing the little geeky guy in Ghostbusters 2. And every time I was kind of hoping, oh man, I was just hoping for him to be like, let's go talk to Vigo. Like, every time he was like, to the plane, I was like, to Vigo! God damn it, I like Ghostbusters 2 too much. Anyway, but, yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of like trying to gather my thoughts on this. But yeah, it was cool to see a callback from, Season 1 character again, and yeah, seeing we don't really know what the portal still is. We don't know exactly what the portal is, or rather was, because, well, it broke. But they managed to get Simmons back, and I'm hoping that we'll see, finally understand, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a basis of the next episode, is that Coulson's going to try to debrief Simmons on where she was, how long was she there, and what did she see, and what was the world. And hopefully maybe we'll get to see more of more of this world. I don't think that she was on Adelan, because Adelan's a city, and it's on the dark side of the moon, and where she was, that didn't look like anywhere close to Earth. So I think it could be somewhere else. Could be somewhere far, far off. So again, only time will tell. Also, I couldn't help but look in this little old 18th century lab they were in, and I literally said, "Are we about to do a crossover with Frankenstein?" No, I can't be the only one who thought that when they went into the laboratory and saw the Tesla coils and all that. I was kind of thinking, if someone better shout "It's alive," or I'm going to be severely disappointed. Sadly, that didn't happen, so disappointment ensued. What else what else with this episode that I liked? I like the stuff between May and her father. I like that, and him basically saying, "Look, you'll never escape from this life that you have, because deep down you don't want to escape from this life. No matter what you do or what you say to yourself, you take, no matter how many hits you take, you're going to come back to that life you live, no matter what." And I really like that. James, I like the conversations between the two, between the both of them, between May and her father. I'm sorry, I'm just so tongue-tied. I'm kind of tired, and I'm just trying to go through this review as quick as I can. But all in all, pretty good episode. Again, I feel like you could have done a 2-hour premiere, and it could have felt like one big episode. So, really excited to see where we're going to go with next week's episode, because now we're going to go back to the Task Force stuff, and yeah, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? So just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later.